One of the places that stayed hidden from me for years after Majora's Mask released was the cave behind the waterfall in Ikana Kingdom. I only actually learned about it maybe 4 to 5 years ago. It's pretty out of the way and seems simply like a place to fight some of the mini-bosses found throughout the temples. I didn't spare it much of a second thought at the time, but while recording the last theory video, I spent a lot of time thinking about the Kingdom of Ikana and was left with far more questions than answers. What if I told you that there could be more to this area? That this cave could have served a vital role in the downfall of the Kingdom of Ikana? First, let's take a look at another nearby area that shares some key similarities with the waterfall cave, that being Sakens Hideout. Now, Saken claims to have moved into this hideout, hinting at that he didn't actually build the structure but merely found it and made it his own. Given that the entrance to Sakens Hideout is blocked and disguised in the side of a mountain, this would make a great and very secretive outpost for a thief such as himself. While Sakens Hideout is more developed with proper floors and a stash of his stolen goods, the general layout of the two areas is actually surprisingly similar. Both have this sort of entry area before you're allowed to enter the shelter proper. I could see this being trapped to kill or capture any intruders that manage to get past the giant stone door blocking the way. Speaking of the giant stone door, the entryway to both Sakens Hideout and the cave behind the waterfall, while not identical, do share some very interesting similarities, meaning that it could have very well been blocked off at one point in the same way as Sakens Hideout. Of these two, the cave under the waterfall definitely sticks out to me more. Aside from the entry area being open to the player as soon as you arrive in the Kingdom of Ikana, one would also need the light arrows to enter. The light arrows that we get from none other than the Garo Master. Now this screams loud and clear to me that this was likely a place of great importance to the Garo, though I'm not entirely sure what it would have been for. Yet I believe that the cave behind the waterfall and Sakens Hideout were both outposts for the Garo Ninja during the war on the Ikana Kingdom. Given the fact that we never actually see the kingdom that the Garo Ninja come from, they'd need some sort of base of operations in the nearby area to be any configuration of effective in a war. My best guess is that Sakens Hideout would be a sort of low clearance area, but the waterfall cave is where the more sinister acts would have taken place. After all, once the doors are locked, there is no way out, and only one way in. A way in that is only held by those at the highest rank of the Garo Ninja. The spirit that seems to be guarding this place notes that this is a gathering place for powerful spirits that have lingering regrets. During the events of the game, this manifests itself as the slain mini-bosses from the various temples, but during the war, who knows who could have been brought here, let alone what was done to them. Thank you everyone for watching all the way to the end, and thank you to my patrons, channel members, and Twitch supporters as well. If you have any ideas of what this cave may very well have been used for during the war, or any other theories you want me to cover, please do let me know in the comments down below. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, just have a great day. Anyway, I'm Newbornkilik, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.